Somewhere in the vast expanse of the world's oceans, a leviathan stirs. Beneath the endless blue, a marvel of human ingenuity and military might takes shape, hidden from prying eyes and known only to a select few. This is the realm of black budgets and classified projects, where the United States Navy's most ambitious and revolutionary vision is quietly becoming reality. At the heart of this clandestine endeavor lies a warship unlike any the world has ever seen, a next-generation aircraft carrier that promises to redefine the very nature of naval power projection in the 21st century. For decades, the aircraft carrier has been the undisputed king of the seas, the ultimate symbol of American military supremacy. From the legendary USS Enterprise of World War II to the nuclear-powered supercarriers of the Nimitz and Ford classes, these floating cities have been the backbone of U.S. naval strategy, capable of projecting air power to any corner of the globe. But as the geopolitical landscape shifts and new threats emerge, the Navy's begun to envision a carrier that pushes the boundaries of what's possible. A warship that not only dominates today's battlespace, but also anticipates the challenges of tomorrow. At first glance, the very idea of a secret carrier program seems implausible. After all, how could one hide the construction of a vessel that stretches over 1,000 feet in length and displaces more than 100,000 tons? But as any student of military history knows, the realms of deception and misdirection are as old as warfare itself. Through a complex web of classified contracts, compartmentalized programs, and restricted access facilities, the Navy's managed to keep this project shrouded in mystery, hidden from the public eye and known only to a handful of high-level officials and trusted contractors. But while the details of this carrier's design and capabilities remain tightly guarded, tantalizing clues have begun to emerge. Defense analysts and industry watchers have noted a surge in research and development funding for advanced naval technologies, from electromagnetic launch systems and high-temperature superconductors to artificial intelligence and autonomous systems. Patents filed by major defense contractors hint at radical new hull designs and propulsion concepts, while redacted budget line items and cryptic procurement requests suggest a vessel that pushes the very limits of engineering and physics. At the heart of this mystery lies the question of propulsion. For decades, nuclear power has been the gold standard for aircraft carriers, providing the virtually unlimited range and endurance needed for global power projection. But as the Navy looks to the future, it's begun to explore even more advanced concepts. From compact fusion reactors and high-temperature superconducting motors to exotic technologies like magnetohydrodynamic drives and plasma thrusters. These cutting-edge systems could not only provide unprecedented speed and efficiency, but also enable radical new hull designs that break free from the constraints of traditional carrier architecture. Equally intriguing are the hints of a fundamentally new approach to air operations. While the specifics remain classified, it's widely believed that this carrier will feature a fully integrated unmanned air wing with autonomous drones and robotic systems working seamlessly alongside traditional manned aircraft. Such a capability would not only extend the carrier's reach and persistence, but also reduce the risk to human pilots in high-threat environments. Moreover, the incorporation of advanced AI and machine learning could enable a level of coordination and situational awareness that far surpasses anything possible with human operators alone. But perhaps the most radical aspect of this carrier concept lies in its potential role as a networked command hub for multi-domain operations. In an era of hypersonic weapons, cyber warfare, and space-based assets, the traditional model of the carrier as a floating airfield is no longer sufficient. Instead, this next-generation warship is likely to serve as the central node in a vast web of sensors, platforms, and effectors capable of coordinating and directing operations across the entire spectrum of conflict. Imagine a scenario where this carrier, lurking silently in the depths of the Pacific, detects an incoming swarm of hypersonic missiles. In a matter of seconds, its advanced AI systems analyze the threat, determine the optimal response, and relay targeting data to a network of distributed assets, from stealthy UAVs and undersea drones to orbiting satellites and land-based missile defenses. The result is a seamless, multi-layered defense that not only neutralizes the immediate threat, but also provides decision-makers with an unprecedented level of situational awareness and control. Of course, the development of such a capability is fraught with challenges, both technical and strategic. The integration of so many disparate systems and platforms into a cohesive whole represents a monumental engineering challenge, one that will require breakthroughs in everything from networking and data fusion to power management and thermal control. Moreover, the very notion of a carrier that can direct operations across multiple domains raises thorny questions about command and control, rules of engagement, and the risk of escalation in a crisis. But for the visionaries behind this project, such challenges are simply the price of progress. They understand that in an era of great power competition and rapid technological change, the United States cannot afford to rest on its laurels. As rising powers like China and Russia invest heavily in anti-access, area denial capabilities, and asymmetric warfare strategies, the Navy must constantly innovate and adapt to maintain its edge. Moreover, the development of a next-generation carrier is not simply a matter of military necessity, but also a reflection of the enduring American spirit of innovation and exploration. From the earliest days of the Republic, the United States has been a nation of tinkerers and dreamers, of those who dared to imagine the impossible and then made it real. The Secret Carrier Project, for all its complexity and mystery, is simply the latest manifestation of that spirit, a testament to the ingenuity and determination that have always been the hallmarks of American greatness. And so, as the Leviathan takes shape in the shadows, its creators toil on in silence, knowing that their work will shape the course of history for generations to come. They are the inheritors of a proud legacy, one that stretches back to the birth of the carrier itself, when visionary leaders like Admiral William Moffett and Captain Joseph Reeves first glimpsed the potential of air power at sea. They are the guardians of a nation's security and prosperity, the shield and sword of the American people in an uncertain world. In the end, the true significance of this project may not be fully understood for decades to come. Like the Manhattan Project or the Apollo program, its impact will not be felt just in the realm of military affairs, but in the broader sweep of human progress. It will be a symbol of what's possible when a nation marshals its resources and its